Batman and Robin is possibly one of the worst comic book movies ever made. I'm not even joking. The Fantastic Four 2015 looks like Endgame compared to this movie. My God, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 even looks like Endgame compared to this movie. Okay, alright. If you haven't seen it, you might think I'm kind of exaggerating. Look at this scene and you will understand.
The victim at the airport. Toxins introduced through the mouth.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she's so desperate to kiss us? I'm betting her lips are poisoned.
Poison kiss? You got some real issues with women, you know that? You just couldn't stand that she was gonna kiss me and not you. Couldn't stand that something was gonna be mine and not yours, could you?
I'm gonna be totally honest. I thought that Nolan was exaggerating when he talked about this film. And I have eternal respect for you, soldier. They took Dick Grayson, one of my personal favorite Robins, and they butchered him. But this isn't a Batman and Robin review. This is actually a versus video. So in today's video we're gonna be putting together this thing up against Tom Hardy's Bane. But to do this video, first, I must complete the most impossible task. If I don't make it out, Jordan, you get my YouTube channel. It's time for me to step out into the front lines and watch Batman and Robin. As much as I hate to say this, Tom Hardy loses in the strength category. Tom Hardy was strong as heck, but he was about a human at peak physical strength. He was able to hold up Batman with one arm, break his bulletproof mask and his back. And he was also able to put his hands through that beam after Batman was like already gone. I'd say Bane's punches when he is extra juiced up and really angry are about 2 to 3 tons of force. That's like getting hit with a pickup truck. If Batman wasn't wearing any protective gear, his body would be a smoothie. But Bane in Batman and Robin was able to throw some guy 20-something feet by literally just flexing his bicep. So that means that Bane's strength is crazy. And also crazy inconsistent. Look at this. Dude, his head should have literally exploded. Bane was able to throw someone 15 feet by flexing his bicep. That means a punch to the face, your head would get Thanos snapped. Robin's head should have literally gotten blown off his shoulders, but he decides to give him a little love tap. Bane from Batman and Robin takes home this point. Sadly. Okay, I want to take a moment and talk about the brains on this guy. So, let me just rant. So, Mr. Freeze gets imprisoned and Poison Ivy and Bane try to break him out. So, Poison Ivy has Bane go to get Mr. Freeze's equipment from the criminal property locker. But in the next scene, when Poison Ivy's talking to Mr. Freeze, he's literally standing right outside the door. This movie was filmed, directed, edited, reviewed, and nobody caught that. So you know what that means. So that means when Bane went to go get Mr. Freeze's stuff, he forgot what he was supposed to do. He went to go ask Ivy. Then he saw Ivy talking to Mr. Freeze. He instantly remembered that he was supposed to get Mr. Freeze's stuff. So he ran back to go get it and then got it and came back again. This clown has to be told what to do. If he doesn't, he'll just stand there awkwardly and wait for you to tell him what to do. He is a brainless meathead and he does not get this point. Bane in The Dark Knight Rises was able to break Batman spiritually and physically, and he was the only criminal that was able to take Gotham apart. And he almost destroyed it at the climax of the film. Tom Hardy's Bane would spot the other Bane's weakness in a matter of seconds and take him down. Tom Hardy easily takes this point. Bane's face in The Dark Knight was mutilated, and was the rest of his body. He had to withstand all of that. Even though the mask pumps anesthesia into himself to stop him from feeling the pain, he was still able to survive all of that. But Bane was able to jump off 1,000-something feet when he jumped out of the prison, and he just swims away. His knees should literally be in his rib cage from that. That water is gonna feel like rock-hard concrete. With that, he must have some crazy endurance, right? No.
Huh?
He gets knocked out by a metal pipe. He doesn't win this. Tom Hardy takes the point. I'm not even gonna talk about the speech section because Tom Hardy would already win in that one too. Because this Bane is garbage!
They tryna be crack. They tryna be crack.
You gonna love me, you wake me up from my sleep. Gonna love me more.